her talks with Jesus. Bring this rambling heart on home. She stayed up last night talking with Jesus. She's worried about me, I'm giving her reasons. Well, it ain't always that easy, but I know who I am, who I want to be. That one goes out to my mom. I'm not a very emotional guy, I don't think, but when it comes to her, it's game over, man. I love that woman so much.
That's great, Caleb, man. That was awesome. Very good, man. So, Caleb, who are some of your biggest inspirations when writing? You know, do you have any?
Yeah, man, it's the Turnpike Troubadours, man. I love Turnpike so much. Storytelling, you know, just good rhymes and songs with good meaning to it. So, yeah, it'd have to be the Turnpike Troubadours.
I like them. Evan, what's his name? Evan Felker, who's the lead singer, is that his name?
Yeah.
Who do you look up to, Brent? You have people that you kind of admire?
Yeah, man, I'm a Robert Earl King guy. That's where my heart's at.
Road goes on forever. That's it. You know, I was kind of thinking about it, and I had learned this next song I'm going to do. It's a cover song, and you heard it on the Top 40 radio. And here in this state, you know, it's kind of become this common thread to kind of, you know, it's sort of a battle between the Top 40 Nashville and then the Texas. I don't even know if it's a battle. It's not to me, for sure. I hate the rift because I like the recipe that Nashville has created. You know, a lot of people like us have gotten, you know, done really well in writing songs and getting them picked up by entertainers who just take the song and create a life of its own. And this one right here I'm going to do, it made me think about that. Tim McCraw did it, but the writers who wrote the song changed their life forever. So we can never forget that. It's a great song, too. At least I like it. If y'all don't, chug your beer and don't throw it at me. 6 lanes, tail lights, the red ants marching into the night, disappear to the left and right again. Another suburb from my side, a 99-cent heart attack. Got an aching head, I got a breaking back, and the camel still buried in an old straw sack. I'm gonna live where the green grass grows, watch my corn pop up and roll. Every night's been tucked in close to you. Raise our caves where the good Lord's blessed, point our rocking chair toward the west, plant our dreams where the peaceful river flows, where the green grass grows. I'm from a map dot, a stop sign on a black top. I caught the first bus I could catch from there. All this glitter sure getting dark. There's concrete growing in the city park. I don't know who my neighbors are. There's bars on my door, bars on my heart, lady. I'm gonna live where the green grass grows, watch my corn pop up and roll. Every night's been tucked in close to you. Raise our kids where the good Lord bless, point our rocking chair toward the west, and our dreams where the peaceful river flows, where the green grass it grows. every night spent tucked in close to you. Raise our kids with a good Lord's bless, point our rocket chair toward the west, and our dreams with a peaceful river flow, with a green grass grow.
Yeah, man. You wrote that for Tim McGraw?
I wish I did, man.
What
It's a beautiful song, though, man. That's for sure, man.
to make your point about songwriters, you know, you guys y'all heard of the band Old Crow Medicine Show? Anybody y'all know? Heard Old Crow Medicine Show?
Yeah.
So they put a song, I guess it's on their second record, a little song called Wagon Wheel. And it was real catchy, and some people kind of heard it and thought, like, man, that's a catchy little number right there. They actually bought some of the words off of Bob Dylan, from what I understand. But later on, Darius Rucker recorded that song, and I imagine that was probably a big game changer for those dudes.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
But
not for Bob Dylan, though.
yeah, right.
It's like a little...
man, I missed out on that one. One thing that's a funny story about that is the singer. I read an interview with him. They took a break for a little while as a band, and he went to Shriner College over here in Kerrville. And he was in school finishing up his degree there, and people would ask him like where he came from and stuff, and he would say that, yeah, man, I had a little band up in the Northeast called Old Crow Medicine Show. We were kind of going around and playing shows, and people would just laugh at him. They thought he was just full of it, and it was actually him. And he finished his degree and then went out and they kept playing. So
Right on.
a lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
It's a good story.
All right.
I like that, man.
What are we? How much time are we looking at? How much time we got up here, Kyle? 25 minutes? 15 hours, you said? 45 minutes, all
We're
right.
here all night. We're here all night.
Basically, you guys aren't coming down, so get comfortable up there.
You guys having fun out there? Look at y'all. What a great crowd, man. Well, I got to do a cover too. You guys are doing some cool covers. So, one of my heroes is a guy who lives in Austin, and he's sort of regionally plays a lot of little small venues and stuff. A lot of people don't know him, but he's had over 100 songs recorded by Texas country and red dirt artists and stuff. So he's kind of the man behind the man. But a guy named Walt Wilkins, and this is one of my favorite songs of his right here. It's called "Trains I've Missed." Here's to the trains I've missed, the love that I've lost, bridges I've burned, and the rivers I never crossed. Here's to the call I didn't hear, the signs I didn't read, the roads I couldn't take, and the maps I wouldn't read. It's a big old world, but I found my way through the hell and the hurt, led me straight to this. Here's to the trains I've missed. I've been a clown, I've been a fool, and I pushed on every chance. Not too many lines trying to crawl out of God's hands. There's stones I didn't throw, hearts I didn't break, little hope I held on to with the silver shining thread of faith. It's a big old world, but I found my way through the hell and the hurt that led me straight to this. Here's to the trains I've missed. Here's to the places I found, the love that I've known, this earth and the sky that I call home. Here's to the things that I believe are bigger than me. This place where I find myself is right where I'm meant to be. It's a big old world, but I found my way through the hell and the hurt that led me straight to this. It's a big old world, but I found my way through the hell and the hurt that led me straight to this. Here's to the trains I've missed. Whoa. Here's to the trains I've missed. Whoa. That's a Walt Wilkins song there. Okay.
Charleston girl, darkened room, you don't know her like I do. We took the fire escape to her room and got stone raging blind. Left my money in the trusting hands, the old Steel brothers in a fast grass band. One day I'm gonna drive up there and give them half my mind. I don't know if it's the wine or the coke that makes her sound like her jaw is broke. She's working hard to make some sense, but she ain't got a dime. I wish to God I could help her out. I wish I knew what she was talking about. I wish to God I could get away, but I'm way too drunk to drive. All I know is that when I am good and sober, I am leaving West Virginia for a while. Don't know why, but every time I cross that river, Lord, there's something tears me up that makes me wild. The Charleston girl with raven hair, bloodshot eyes and skin so fair. I believe if I could find my keys, I'd try to drive away. I never planned to leave so soon. I didn't know he was sweet on you. Well, go ahead and take her. She ain't worth the time now. All I know is that when I am good and sober, I am leaving West Virginia for a while. Don't know why, but every time I cross that river, Lord, there's something tears me up and makes me wild. Tyler Childers tune called Charleston Girl.
That's good, man.
Boone, you didn't answer your own question, man, about songwriting influences.
Well, man, I like a lot of newer guys. They're not newer, but like younger guys that are getting older now, like Hayes Carl,
Oh yeah.
Todd Schneider. I like Jerry Jeff Walker and that whole movement of Texas back then. That's fun, man. And man, there's a lot of guys like Jack Johnson. Does anybody know who Jack Johnson is? Anybody? Jack Johnson? Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Banana
man.
Pancakes.
The Banana Pancakes. Much better songs than that, though, I swear, man. It's always those that hit the radio. That was a good song, though. Don't get me wrong. But actually, I'll do one that. And back to what I was saying last time, how a song can change somebody's life. When this song was picked up, it was written originally by a farmer from Arkansas, and when it was picked up, it did pretty well. A lot of other people did it after Willie Nelson did it. But when Willie did it, it changed the farmer's life, really, you know. I think he was able to buy like a new flock of chickens that year, so songwriting can really do it for you. Yeah.
Songwriting leads to chickens.
Chickens are expensive, what can I say? Just kidding. But I love this song, and I've just been playing it a lot lately, and maybe it's just because I keep looking in the mirror and I keep seeing another wrinkle every day, and our mortality starts to creep up on us all at some point, and I think we're all in this together, you know? Maybe this is a song that should be reserved for tomorrow morning, but in my opinion, it should be reserved for any and every time. Give us your tide and we will make them strong. Sing us your foreign song, we will sing along. Leave us your broken dreams, we'll give them time to mend. Still a lot of love living in the promised land, living in the promised land. Our dreams are made of steel. The prayer of everyone is to know how freedom feels. There's a winding road across the shifting sand, room for everyone living in the promised land. So we came from a distant isle, nameless woman, a faithless child, like a bad dream. Till there was no room at all, no place to run and no place to fall. Give us our daily bread, we have no shoes to wear, no place to call our home. Only this cross we bear. We are the multitude. Lend us a helping hand. Is there no love anymore? Living in the promised land. Room for everyone living in the promised land. Wake up, everyone! Thank you. That's one of my biggest influences, though, Willie Nelson, and I don't see how, I mean, we talk about Texas music, you know, it all kind of veers back there for sure.
He was the man that did that said that quote, by the way.
I did. I mean, someone else had told me that, but the originator probably was him, you know, he probably was the godfather of that as well.
Another one of my favorite Willie Nelson songwriting quotes that I've read is in an interview he said, "It's not that I don't write bad songs, I write bad songs too. I just try really hard not to let people hear them." This is something totally different, Boone. I hope you'll forgive me for what I'm about to do.
No, do it. Just go for it, man. They want to see a variety. I think that's what they signed up for, right?
I'm not really like a hold up your beer bottle and chant along songwriting kind of dude, but I like to as a songwriter I like to try a little bit of everything, you know. So I was like, I got to write a song that people will sing along to, and this is what I came up with right here.
So you're saying they need to get their beer up and sing along?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with your beer bottles.
Just don't throw them
out. I will promise you this though, you'll have a hard time getting this out of your head when I'm done with you. That's my job, is to inject it in there. So. Hey shit kicker, now who do you think you are? Hey shit kicker, now who do you think you are? With your your big attitude, man, you're taking it way too far. Bob and Linda are doing just fine, sitting at the bar with a bottle of wine. You busted on in with your rowdy old friends, making more noise than a roost full of hens. Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are? Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are? With your big attitude, man, you're taking it way too far. Saturday night, the dance hall's clean, more happy families than you ever seen. In come your friends, start ordering beers, all your cussing and a hollering, man, you're hurting their ears. Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are? Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are? With your big attitude, man, you're taking it way too far. Some of you guys out there might not actually know what a shit kicker is. So you can pull up your phone and look up on the Urban Dictionary. Way back when I was in school, we used to call these dudes that hung out in school kickers, and I was like, what does that mean? What does that kicker word mean? Well, if any of you guys have ever spent some time cowboying, you know that you get your boots in some pretty nasty stuff sometimes. Hence you get the phrase shit kicker. You came in tonight with all your crew, drinking and shouting like you always do, telling old stories when your buddy gets pissed. You're working it out with your boots and your fists. Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are? Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are? With your big attitude, man, you're taking it way too far. Hey, shit kicker, now who do you think you are?
When the cheers start coming from the back, you know you got it.
That's because we got some people that know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's right. Who do you think? That's great, man. I'll be singing that all night for sure. I'll have my wife singing out with, man.
I'm telling you, man.
That's good. I love it.
Went down to the river last night, took me back in time, back when my sweet Caroline, her hand was wrapped in mine. Whoa. And she's a sight to see, a true West Texas queen, running wild and free. Should've just let her be. Whoa. Heard you finished school and you're heading back home. You found yourself a wealthy man who plans to make you all his own. You know me, well, I'm doing just fine. Cigarettes and Adderall been keeping me alive, 'cause I've been going right back into a special time. Well, I'm going right back when you were mine. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you, and I've been hoping that you've been missing me too. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you. All this time. No, it wouldn't take long to fix all this. Just say the words, I'd give it all up for just one more kiss. You know I can't complain of a disarray, and I guess all I'm saying is it's hard to sleep at night in the bed I've made, 'cause I've been going right back into a special time. Well, I'm going right back when you were mine. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you, and I've been hoping that you've been missing me too. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you. All this time. Looking back, we used to turn heads, and these days I turn mine and you ain't in my bed. No, 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 'cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you, I've been hoping that you've been missing me too. 'Cause I've been missing you, I've been missing you. All this time. All this time. Thank you so much. That first part of that song was a little something I came up with, and I hadn't quite finished it yet, so I figured I'd throw it into another song, though. So that song is Missing You by the Flatland Cavalry. My boy Gage Ottoman's repping their shirt right now. They're pretty damn good.
Where are they from?
I think they're from Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock.
Yeah.
Nice. How many more songs do we have, Kyle? Oh, he's kicking us off. Get out. Boone's up, hurry. Boone's up, hurry. Get him out. Get him out of there.
30 more minutes.
You know you're done, Boone, when you're the only one that didn't have a light turned on you.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey guys, let's light it hard to the right. Not Boone. No, let's keep him dark. No, they don't want to see that. Does anybody know who Todd Schneider is? Todd Schneider? Anybody? Any takers? He wrote a bunch of songs that you've never heard of before, and this is one of them. a little out of place, a little out of tune, sort of lost in space, racing that moon. I'm in the wall, this hurricane, overall, no, I can't complain. All I wanted was one chance to let freedom ring. They said I had to get a permit, tags and everything. Never made it through the red tape. I got a paper hat, I got a job working weekdays. You want fries with that? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. It's a one-way ticket to cruise the passing lane, and I can't complain. I was talking to my girlfriend, told her I was stressed, said I'm going off the deep end. She said give it a rest. While sitting in the dugout, wishing we could pitch. How you gonna throw a shutout when all you do is I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. For it's a one-way ticket to cruise the passing lane. I can't complain. Now I got a brand new dance. I need one more shot. I just need one last chance. This time I can't get caught. Gonna make one last stand. This time I won't get bought. Then again, on the other hand, how much of y'all got? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. It's a one-way ticket to cruise the passing lane. Can't complain. A little out of place, a little out of tune, sort of lost in space, racing that moon. I'm in the wall, this hurricane, overall, can't complain.
Yeah, good song.
Thank y'all very much, appreciate it.
I'm probably the odd fella up here because I'm not from Bandera, huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from Fredericksburg, man.
Like, were you born in Fredericksburg?
No, I was born in Harlingen.
Oh, okay.
That's even more of an oddball, right?
I was Dallas. Where were you born?
San Antonio, man.
San Antonio.
Down the
All
road.
right, well, there's no organic Bandera guys up here then.
Yeah, we're actually kind of like just one very bottom, one very top, one right in the middle. No Bandera.
I met these dudes. I played the Bandera Riverfest last year, and I walked up to the tent, and 3 of these guys were playing in the tent before me, and Kyle and Caleb here, and you were there, weren't you? Were you playing on that tent? Maybe you weren't.
I don't think so.
Well, Kyle was there, but I got to know Kyle a little bit, and we've just kind of kept in touch over the last couple of years, and I'm really envious of most of these dudes because they're like writing amazing songs and they're still got their whole lives ahead of them. I'm 42 and I'm like just starting to write songs, and like I see these guys like blowing up, and you know they're playing all the big festivals and stuff, and they just look like kids to me, and I'm like, what am I gonna do, man?
They are like 19, you know, you're like, man, I'm getting old.
Man, it's crazy, but anyway, I had a lot of distraction in life for a long time. I'm like Roy Hobbs. Anybody watch The Natural? Anybody ever watch the movie The Natural? That's like the greatest sports movie of all time. I think of myself as Roy Hobbs. It's like, well, I just kind of got lost along the way, you know? I might only have 1 year, but I'm going to make it a good year. All right, this is another brand new song. Will you guys do me a favor? I'm only going to ask this one time because I don't like to be a salesman, but any of you guys use Spotify? Y'all have Spotify? It's really big help when you follow artists on Spotify, because this is how all of us have to do music now, because the music business is changing. You can't sell records anymore and make any money. But if you guys have Spotify, if you'll look me up on there, Brent Ryan, BRENTRYAN. What I like about Spotify is it doesn't bug you. You don't get bothered with anything. But if I put out new music, then I go into your email, your once a week email update on Spotify that says Brent Ryan has put out a new song. And if y'all would do that, that would really mean a lot to me. So that's the only time I'm going to ask anything of you guys. Although I did bring some CDs tonight, so if you're old school and you like to listen to those old pieces of plastic, then I got some I can sell you that would
Any cassette tapes?
I don't have any cassettes, man. I wish I did. But $10, and I'll let you take one of those home, so just come up and find me. This is a brand new song. This is getting released on September 15th on Spotify, so this is why you want to click on that follow button on Spotify. It's called Track of Time. This is a love song I wrote for my wife here. In the darkness, I feel you next to me. Just one touch ignites the light, sets me free. In the cold of night, I can feel you breathe. You're the campfire that warms me in the deep. So lay your head down on my shoulder. Tonight our love grows one day older. Lay your body next to mine. When I find you, babe, I lose track of time. When your world wounds and you come home to me, I share your burden. Baby, you will see in every struggle. Don't have to walk alone. Let my heart be the place you call home. So lay your head down on my shoulder. Tonight our love grows one day older. Lay your body next to mine, and I find you, babe, I lose track of time. You take me higher. You set my heart on fire. You put new hope in me. Only you make me the man I wanna be. As we grow old, I look back to the year I walked that aisle and left behind my fear. From that moment we began to climb, to reach that summit I thought I'd never find. So lay your head down on my shoulder. Tonight our love grows one day older. Lay your body next to mine, and I find you, babe, I lose track of time. And I find you, babe, I lose track of time. Thank y'all very, very much.
I like that. Great job, man.
Thanks, man. What you got, Caleb?
Play us some Randy Rogers.
Right.
Sad song.
Let's do it.
He's kind of an up-and-comer right now, right?
He might be older than we are, Brent. I don't know.
all the leaves have turned to rust, the air is getting thin. Well, I can see my breath, the night is rolling in. The sky is gray, it's cold as